So around a year and a half ago, I went to go hang out with my friends. We chilled a little bit, played some video games. My friend was on his phone and he got this message from a girl that said that she was having a party at her house. I didn't know this girl, but since I was with a bunch of my friends, I decided to go with. She said to bring your own beer, and my friend calls his mom, who was on her way home, and asked if she could pick it up. She said sure, and I was like surprised because she wasn't always like this. So I found that really funny. When she got to the house, she noticed that there were 5 of us, and she said, "Nuh-uh, only a few can go." And my friend tried to change her mind, and she's like, "Nope, they can't all fit in the car. If you guys don't make a choice, then just stay and drink here." I personally thought it was a good idea because the place was kind of far, but I never said anything because at the same time it seemed kind of fun to go. So my friends and I made this plan to shove my friend in the trunk, making her think that he was going to catch a ride. And we made it seem like we were just going to put the liquor in the trunk while we wait for her to get ready. So we go to the car, and my friend, we'll call him Trunk Boy, hops in and fits in perfectly. And we're all just laughing our butts off. He's like, "Don't worry about me, I got my phone." So my friend's mom comes out and we finally get in the car. The ride there was pretty long, and then when we got out, we popped the trunk and my friend popped out like a ninja and crouched behind the group. It was nighttime, so it was kind of hard to see. So we were all snickering uncontrollably, and she's like, "What are you guys laughing at?" "Nothing." And my friend's just like, "It's an inside joke, it's an inside joke." So we grabbed the bags and shut the trunk. I'm pretty sure his mom knew something was up, but she never mentioned it. So we walked down this one street looking for the address, and we find this one house that had the same numbers as the address that the girl gave us, but except that it didn't have any noise, and there was only a couple lights that were faint. So we messaged her, and it took her a long time to message back, so we sat tight, and then finally 10 minutes later we got a message with directions. So we followed the directions and we see her, and she waves us down to this house that had very few lights on. We go inside and we see nobody, just her grandmother and her father, and she said that the party was in a different part of the house, and I was like, I don't hear anything. And so we walk through the kitchen and I start hearing voices and music. So we walk through the kitchen and hear faint voices, and we see this really flimsy narrow stairway that went into a hole in the roof, and I was like, what in the world is this? I've never seen this addition to a house before in my life. So we all go up it and we see a lot of people there. There was actually a lot of girls, more girls than guys. I think there's only like one other guy aside from me and my friends. So we pulled the beer out, and I won't lie, I had a couple drinks, mainly from playing beer pong with some girl that invited me to go play. And I look over, and this one girl is really drunk, and I mean shit-faced, ready to hurl drunk. And there was just a bunch of girls around her, really messed up on alcohol, trying to calm her down. And she grabs her phone and she calls her boyfriend. And she starts crying and begging him to come over. And he's like, "I'm at work." And she straight up goes off on him. Like, this girl just straight up starts yelling and crying and just begging him to come. And I'm over here laughing my ass off. And then her boyfriend apparently breaks up with her, and she starts crying out loud. And these girls are trying to get her to stop, and she starts drinking again. And then at one point she shows signs of throwing up. The girl who hosted the party was like, "Hell no, someone get a bucket." So I reached over and grabbed the bucket that was at the corner of the room, and she starts hacking like a cat. I'm like, wow, this was just a huge facepalm moment for me. I'm just like, really? An hour goes by and we're just like, okay, we've had enough of this. Let's go home. My friend Trunk Boy ran off with a girl, I think. I have no idea what happened to him exactly. And I didn't see him until the next day, so we all went home and everything else was history. But yeah, that was the night that we had to deal with this one drunk girl and just the events that happened beforehand. So I thought this would make for a pretty interesting, funny video about something that happened to me in my life. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I'm working on an upload schedule for this upcoming week, so expect around 2 to 3 videos depending on how much productivity goes into it. And other than that, please make sure to drop a like. Peace.
Drop.